It's Picture Day at Dino Play by Sean Julian. Miss Beak's playgroup was warm and welcoming. Good morning, little dinos. Have you remembered that later today we will be having our class photo taken? Yes, they all cheered. I'm wearing my favorite hat especially, said Frida. And a fine hat it is, Miss Beak replied. The little dinos went outside to spend the morning playing. At first, Frida didn't want to join in with the others. What if I get my hat dirty, she thought. Come on, Frida, shouted Jake. You're missing the fun, called Tina. Frida really tried to resist, but soon she was jumping in puddles, digging in the sand, riding on scooters, and zipping down the water slide with her friends. Lunchtime, shouted Miss Beak, calling them all together. While they sat enjoying their picnic, Norman noticed something was missing. Frida, weren't you wearing your favorite hat this morning? He asked. Frida reached for her hat, but it was no longer on her head. Oh no, she said. She rushed around searching in a panic, but she couldn't find it anywhere. Where did you see it last? asked Zoe, who really was trying to be helpful. Frida flopped down and began to cry. My grandma gave it to me, she said. It was her favorite hat, too. It can be upsetting when we lose things, said Miss Beak, especially the things we love. Will we ever find my hat? asked Frida. I don't know, said Miss Beak honestly, but together we can try. We'll all help, said Zoe. So together they looked for Frida's hat everywhere. But Frida felt that they would never find it. Until Jake and Norman spotted something high up in a tree. A little bird found it first, said Norman. My hat, Frida said excitedly. Can I have it back? The little bird looked worried, and when Frida looked closer, she saw why. Her hat was full of delicate little eggs. Sorry, said Frida. I didn't notice that you started a family. The bird smiled proudly, and Frida felt a warm glow. Please keep my hat, she said. But it's your favorite, said Norman. It still is, Frida replied, but I think it makes a better home than a hat, and I think my grandma would agree. The search for Frida's hat had taken up a lot of time, but that afternoon they were still able to do a bit of craft before the class photo. Miss Beak knew just what to make. There was folding and cutting, sticking and gluing, so when the time came to take the photo, All the dinos were wearing fabulous new hats. The photo soon became one of Frida's favorites. The end. Love you.